بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear students. Welcome to the new lesson of our 2025 Quranic Arabic Grammar class. And today we will cover the four properties of an ism, definite and indefinite, which is out of those four properties, the first property that we're going to learn today would be definite and indefinite. And then we'll learn about sun and moon letters. So our first topic is properties of an ism. So in this section, we will explore the four key properties of an ism. So each ism has four key properties. Those are gender. It can be masculine or feminine. Number two, end casing, the state or condition, or you can say hal of an ism. We'll learn it when the time comes, inshallah. Number, that's a third property. So in Arabic, number can be a singular, dual, or plural. And then the fourth property is definiteness, definite or indefinite, like ismu ma'arifa or ismu nakira. So these are the four properties. Every ism has these four properties. And just to remember it, we can make an abbreviation like GEND, G-E-N-D. G for gender, E for end casing or hal, N for number, and D for definiteness. And the same four properties, if you just put them in a different layout or perspective, you can see like in gender has, there are two types of gender. First is masculine, second is feminine, muannas and muzakkar. Then end casing or hal, there are three hal, and this can be in rafun, nasbun, and jarrun. Then number, there are three type of number in Arabic: singular, dual, and plural. Mufrad, musanna, and jama. And the fourth property is definiteness, and this can be an indefinite or it can be a definite, so like nakira and marfa. So the first property that we're going to learn today is definiteness. So an ism can be either definite or indefinite, as in previous slide we saw that, right? So either it will be marfa or nakira, like if you compare with English, like the boy, or a proper noun and common noun, right? So like the boy or a boy. So with the it's definite or marfa, and with a it's nakira or indefinite. That's the difference. Kind of a similar as English. So generally, the article now in Arabic, how we denote or how we write the or and a, right? So in Arabic, the article al, alif and lam, al indicates the. So like al waladu. So let's say if you just see a word like waladun, so there is no al at the beginning, so it's not definite, it's indefinite, right? So in Arabic, Alif-Lam denotes it. That if you see a word has starting with al or Alif-Lam, that would be a definite noun or definite ism or a ism ma'rifa, and you will translate is the boy. So you have to put with the. So al is just you can say translated in the. And indefinite, the absence of al and the presence of tanween at the end indicates a. So like waladun. Waladun means a boy. So technically, if you see, they both are opposite. So like if a word has al, it cannot have tanween, and if a word has tanween, it cannot have al. That's kind of a reciprocal or opposite to each other. So like because al is the, and when you have al, last letter cannot have tanween on it. It will have a single dhamma, single fatha, or single kasra. So like that's why there is al waladu. It cannot be al waladun. It would be al waladu, al walada, or al waladi. It can have fatha dhamma kasra, but not tanween with al. And if there is no al, then the last letter must have a tanween on it. So either it would be waladun, a boy, waladan, a boy, waladin, a boy. Both, all three are a boy, but you have to put tanween on it to translate a, because there is no al at the beginning of the word. All right, clear? So that's how the definite and indefinite works in Arabic. Definite is ism ma'rifa, the word that is start with al, and last letter would not going to have tanween. And indefinite is called ism nakira or ismu nakira, and it will start. There will be no al at the beginning, and the last letter of the word would have tanween on it, whether it would be damatan, fathatan, kasratan, tanween, right? Any of the three is possible cases. So any common noun like waladun or like a book, right? Kitabun. So any common noun, if you want to make a common noun definite or proper, you put al on it. But if there is a proper noun, like a proper name of a person, proper name of a place, like Makkatu, right? Proper name, it's a proper name, right? Or a Muhammadun, it's a proper name. So any proper name would not going to have al because it's proper. It's already proper. Proper means it's already definite. So it will not going to have al. Al only will be treated, you can say, for common noun. So a common noun, if you want to make it definite, like if you want to use the, like not a boy, the boy, then you would put al on it. All right. So that's a main difference. So this al or categorization is basically for a common noun case. For a definite noun or a proper noun, the noun that is already a proper name of a place, proper name of a person, that they will not gonna have al, like Makkah to Makkah, right? Muhammadun, Shuaibun, Harun, they will not gonna have al in there. So that's the definite and indefinite. So let's see a couple of more examples and just to summarize same thing. So definiteness is out of that gen is the last one. We are learning this definiteness D of the four properties of ism. Definiteness has two types or categories: definite, indefinite. In Arabic, definite is called ma'rifa, indefinite is called nakira, and ma'rifa means it would have an al, no tanween, so they are opposite to each other. And indefinite would have tanween like damatan, fatatan, kasratan, but no al. So like al waladu, it has with al. And then when you translate, you will say the boy, right? Because the definite is marfa or proper. And indefinite, there will be no al, but there will be tanween on it. So there's just opposite to each other. No al, tanween, a boy. And translation, a boy. Starting with al, no tanween, the boy. So that's how you can make a common noun a definite by putting al in it and dropping the tanween. And some proper nouns, if a noun is proper, then it doesn't require any al. There will be no al, like Makkatu, Muhammadun, Maryamu. So there are two types of letters, like in all those 29 alphabets, right? So some letters are called moon letters or huruful qamariya, like qamar means moon. So huruful qamariya. And some letters are called sun letter, like huruful shamsiya. So let's see what those letters are and what effect they have when al comes with those words. So moon letters or huruful qamariya. In some words, the lam of al is pronounced. Like if you see like and I think like we have read Quran, right? So it's built in. Like it's built in for us. Whenever we see these words, we read like that, like al qamaru. We don't read ak qamaru, right? We read al qamaru. So lam is pronounced. That al, the definiteness of al, right? This al is we are talking about this when we make a word indefinite to definite. So when we add this al, right? So with some words, it pronounced, lam is pronounced like al qamaru, al ismu. So with alif, al is, lam is pronounced, al babu. So lam is pronounced with ba, al asadu, right? So this lam is pronounced. So whenever a lam is pronounced, when this al is attached to a word, then those letters are called moon letters. And these are those letters. So like when you put al with any word that is started with alif, you will pronounce a lam. When you put al with a word that is started with ba, you pronounce lam. And same thing like hajim, ha, kha, ain, ghain, fa. So any word that is started with any of these, if you put al at the beginning, you will pronounce the lam, like al bab, right? Al jawad, al faida, right? Al qamar. So all these letters are called moon letters. So whenever lam of al is pronounced, that letter is called moon letter, and this is the set of those. Alif, Ba, Jim, Ha, Kha, Ain, Ghain, Fa, Qaf, Kaf, Mim, Ha, Waw, Ya. And then sun letters or huruful shamsiya. So in that, when you those some words, when you put al before them, then lam is silent, like you don't pronounce it, and the first letter is doubled, like you put shadda on it. So let's say ar rajulu. So now here lam is not pronounced, and the first letter of the word, like rajulun, has a shadda on it. Same like ad darsu. Now lam is not pronounced, and dal has shadda on it. At-tilmiz, right? Lam is not pronounced. You are pronouncing ta, and ta has shadda on it. And ash-shamsu, right? Lam is not pronounced. Sheen has shad on it. So any word, and those, this is the set, any word that has any of these letters, and if you put al before then lam is not pronounced, and you have to put shad on it. You have to double, and shad means you are doubling the letter, right? Like any word that has shad on it, basically that means it's coming twice. All right. So we are doubling it. So like ta, sa, dal, dal, ra, za, sin, shin. So it's easy. Like if you, I think that's how I memorize. Like I memorize Shamsiya, and then you reverse it. And if you see, like these are all in sequence. Ta, dal, dal, ra, za, sin, shin, sa, dot, and then ta, sa is the beginning, and then pa, za, lam, nun. Then the few at the end, few at the beginning. But in the middle, it's all like kind of a sequence. So these are the Shamsiya letters. So any word that start with any of these letters, and if you put al in at the beginning, that lam would be silent. It won't pronounce, and then the first letter of the word would be doubled, or you will put shadda on it. So those are called. So when lam is not pronounced and you double the first letter, those letters are sun letters or hurufu shamsiya. And when you pronounce lam, and those letters are called huruful qamari. So just another representation. So all these like alif, ba, jim, ha, kha, ain, ghain, fa, qaf, kaf, mim, waw, ha, ya. These are all huruful qamariya or moon letters. And then ta, sa, dal, dal, ra, za, sin, shin, sa, dot, pa, za, lam, noon. These are all sun letters.
Jazakumullahu khairan for your attention and participation in today's lesson. Today we have covered 4 properties of an ism. And out of those 4 properties, today we learned its first property, definiteness, definite or indefinite, ismu marfa or ismu nakira. And last we covered sun and moon letter, huruful shamsiya and huruful qamariya. May Allah bless you all with knowledge that benefits, and see you in the next lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.